Hello everyone, I'm Mr. Ray, and today we'll be looking at another work question under bearing. If the bearing of A from B is known, then the bearing of B from A is known as the reversed bearing or the back bearing. I did a series on bearing from part 1 to 6. If you have not watched those videos, make sure you go back to my videos and search them out. A complete package on bearing from part 1 to part 6. Everything here was well explained in those videos. So here we have the bearing of a point X from Y. This word is very important while we deal on bearing because it tells us the starting point from point Y. So the starting point is Y. The bearing of a point X from Y is 0.74 degrees. This is an example of a 3-digit bearing measured from the north in a clockwise direction. So this angle gives us the direction. Let's check the direction out. 0.74 degree measured from the north in a clockwise direction. So this is now the direction. This is the 0.74 degrees. So this is the direction of X from Y. So going to X from Y, you have to take this direction based on the given bearing. Let's say this is point X. If you look at it carefully, these angles are alternate because this is a vertical line. This is also a vertical line. This elbow is equal to this elbow. So this angle is 74 degrees. But this time around, we are asked to find the bearing of Y from X. So the bearing of X from Y is the angle between the north and the line that connects X and Y. And the bearing of Y from X is the angle between the north and the line that connects X and Y. But here we have angle in a straight line plus 74, and that gives us the angle of Y from X, which is the angle between the north and the line that connects X and Y. That gives us 180 plus 74. So here we have 4, and here we have 5 carry 1, which is 254 degrees. But since this is an objective question, we don't need to do all this. If the forward bearing is less than 180, you add 180 to it and you get the back bearing. But if the forward bearing is more than 180, you now subtract 180 from it and you get the back bearing. So if this question was a bearing of point X from Y is 200 degrees, what is the bearing of Y from X? The bearing of Y from X would have just been 200 minus 180, and that gives us 20 degrees.